In our ceaselessly connected world where chaos often reigns and tranquility appears but a distant dream, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism emerges, not merely as a beacon of wisdom, but as a pragmatic toolkit for surviving and indeed thriving. Stoicism, with its profound principles and compelling virtues, offers not just a lens to view the world, but practical approaches to better navigate life's unpredictability. Imagine stooping under the weight of modernity's relentless pace and finding in Stoicism not an arcane relic but a vital, vibrant guide to easing that burden. This is not about transforming into unfeeling statues, far from it. Stoicism teaches us to experience life fully and serenely, no matter the external circumstances. Our current societal norms often equate happiness with perpetual positivity and material success, yet this superficial happiness is as fleeting as it is elusive. Stoicism invites us to look deeper, urging us to cultivate resilience, self-discipline, and acceptance. But how do we unlock and apply these Stoic secrets to achieve true wellness in every facet of our lives? This essay embarks on an exploration of distilling and applying the essence of Stoicism to enhance our mental, emotional, and physical well-being, making an ancient philosophy not only accessible but also profoundly actionable in our day-to-day lives. What is Stoicism? Unpacking the roots. Stoicism, a school of Hellenistic philosophy, began in Athens around 300 BC. Founded by Zeno of Citium, it taught virtues of logic, ethics, and the importance of emotional detachment. In essence, Stoicism helps its practitioners focus on what they can control and detach from what they cannot, a principle that remains poignantly relevant in our modern age. The Stoic philosophers were meticulous not just in thought but in practice, dedicated to living in harmony with nature and governed by virtues. Through embracing Stoicism, we access a realm of existential understanding which can remarkably heighten our every interaction with the world. Today, Stoicism has permeated various aspects of modern life and therapy, particularly with the rise of cognitive behavioral techniques that echo Stoic philosophy. The clarity that comes from Stoic practices like dichotomy of control allows us to distinguish between our actions and the unpredictable events of the wider world. Resilience building mental fortitude. Resilience, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, entails more than endurance. It involves transforming adversity into advantage. Severe setbacks not only test but also tighten the fabric of our character, teaching us invaluable lessons about our capacity to adapt and overcome. Adopting a Stoic approach to resilience doesn't mean negating emotions but rather acknowledging them while not letting them dominate our decisions. Stoicism advocates for a proactive engagement with life's challenges, encouraging us to anticipate obstacles and mentally preparing ourselves to face them with composure. In daily practice, this can mean setting aside time each morning to reflect on the day's potential challenges and reaffirm our ability to handle them, whatever the outcome. This mental preparedness is a proactive buffer against the shocks and surprises of everyday life. Self-discipline, the art of control. Stoicism champions self-discipline not as a form of self-denial but as a means to freedom. By mastering our desires and impulses, we gain true autonomy over ourselves, unhindered by external pressures or fleeting emotions. Practicing Stoic self-discipline involves regular self-reflection to understand our deepest values and align our actions accordingly. It also incorporates strictures against excess and indulgence, whether in the realm of food, emotion, or thought, fostering a balanced lifestyle grounded in moderation and self-control. An effective Stoic exercise is the premeditation of evils, where one visualizes the worst-case scenarios, not to dwell on them, but to diminish the sting of anxiety that comes from unexplored fears, teaching us that we can endure much more than we anticipate. Acceptance, embracing life's realities. Acceptance is a pivotal element in Stoicism, focusing on embracing the world as it comes and recognizing our own limits of control. This does not signify passive resignation, but rather an active engagement with reality, where change is executed where possible and acceptance applied where necessary. Stoic acceptance goes hand in hand with mindfulness, observing without judgment and responding with equilibrium. Whether it's a traffic jam or a personal loss, Viewing these instances through a Stoic lens helps mitigate distress and fosters a profound sense of peace in face of life's inevitable fluctuations. Practical Stoicism, daily routines and rituals. Integrating Stoicism into daily life isn't just a philosophical exercise, it's about creating tangible routines that reinforce Stoic virtues. Morning meditation, reflective journaling, and deliberate discomfort are practices that can habituate us to Stoic living. Starting the day with philosophical meditation, where one reflects on Stoic principles and prepares mentally for the day's challenges, sets a grounded tone. Journaling, particularly in the evening, offers a space to review the day's events through a Stoic lens, assessing what was within our control and what was not. Deliberate discomfort, such as cold showers or fasting, can be practiced to remind ourselves of our ability to persist despite unfavorable conditions. These practices encourage resilience and temperance, fostering a robust mental and emotional constitution. The role of nature in Stoicism. Stoicism teaches that living in agreement with nature is essential for happiness. This doesn't merely relate to the natural environment, but also to our own nature as rational and social beings. By understanding nature's cycles and our place within them, we learn to accept and adapt rather than resist. Engaging regularly with the natural world, whether through walks, gardening, or simply observing the changing seasons, can deepen our Stoic practice, grounding us in the present and reminding us of the broader context of our lives. Furthermore, acknowledging our social nature involves cultivating relationships with kindness and empathy, recognizing others as fellow travelers in the journey of life, striving for harmony rather than conflict. Wisdom in Stoicism is not about amassing knowledge but applying it judiciously. It involves making decisions that align with our inner virtues and the greater good, rather than immediate self-interest. Stoic decision-making employs reason as its cornerstone, guiding us to act not on impulse but with consideration. By pausing to reflect before reacting, we can ensure our responses are thoughtful and aligned with our principles, avoiding regret and fostering contentment. Practicing daily decision-making exercises, such as Stoic contemplation where one considers the ideal response to hypothetical situations, can sharpen our wisdom and improve our real-life choices. Stoicism elevates courage from mere physical bravery to the moral courage required to do the right thing, even when difficult. This includes standing up for what is right, speaking the truth, and committing to our principles steadfastly. Everyday courage can be as simple as expressing a dissenting but necessary opinion, or as profound as making life-changing decisions that reflect our true values. Stoicism encourages us to confront fears and uncertainties head-on, cultivating a spirit that is bold yet thoughtful. Encouraging open conversations and embracing vulnerability can be practical ways to exercise and strengthen our courage in daily interactions and decisions. Temperance, or moderation, is a core Stoic virtue that governs our desires and actions. It's about finding the middle ground between excess and deficiency, balancing our needs and wants in a way that supports our well-being and ethical living. In practice, temperance can be cultivated through mindful eating, controlled spending, and regulated use of technology. Each discipline teaching us to resist overindulgence and maintain self-control. This balance aids in sustaining physical health, mental clarity, and emotional stability, essential components of holistic wellness. Justice in Stoicism isn't just a societal concept but a personal one, emphasizing fair dealings, equity, and the welfare of others. Living justly means treating others as ends in themselves, not as means to our ends. Incorporating Stoic justice in everyday life involves practicing empathy, engaging in community service, and advocating for fairness in our interactions and policies. By acting justly, we contribute to a more harmonious society and reinforce our own peace of mind and heart. Stoicism was embodied by many influential figures such as Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, whose writings continue to inspire millions. Their lives and thoughts provide practical examples of how Stoic virtues can be lived out, despite the challenges of any era. Studying these Stoic figures helps us understand that the trials we face today aren't so different from those of the past. Their perseverance, wisdom, and moral clarity offer timeless lessons that can guide our modern lives, showing that Stoic principles are not merely theoretical, but lived experiences. In today's fast-paced and often superficial world, Stoicism provides a much-needed grounding philosophy. Modern Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions, but managing them with intelligence and grace. By adopting Stoic practices like mindful reflection, virtue ethics, and community engagement, we can forge lives of profound fulfillment and tranquility. The Stoic community continues to grow, with online forums, local meetups, and annual conferences, illustrating the enduring appeal and applicability of Stoicism in helping us navigate the complexities of contemporary life. In conclusion, Stoicism is more than historical philosophy. It's a living practice that offers enduring solutions to modern challenges. By embracing its principles and integrating its practices into our daily lives, we unlock a deeper dimension of well-being, resilience, and profound personal satisfaction. This comprehensive exploration of Stoicism not only delves deeply into its philosophical roots, but also translates these ancient teachings into actionable strategies for modern wellness. The Stoic principles of resilience, self-discipline, acceptance, and virtue are not merely conceptual ideals, but can be the foundation of a robust, fulfilled life. By understanding and applying these principles, we can achieve a harmony that resonates deeply with our nature and the world around us, leading to a life of peace, purpose, and contentment. Unveiling the Stoic Code for ultimate wellness.